So now that we have been logged into the class and we have our class information, let's actually go through a reflection prompt. So I'm going to click on the class that I am currently registered in. And you can see on the side here, I have introductions. And the names and the dates of each of the lectures is provided. If you don't like the list view, you can always switch to a grid view by clicking in the top right here, and you can switch to a grid view. I like the list, so I'm going to go back to that. Now, all of these lectures are available for us to look at for reflections, but to actually do a reflection, we'll click on the Open for Reflection button there. And then you can see I have one lecture that is open for reflection. And so I'm going to click on it. And then I'll click Start. And next. Okay. Now, for the open-ended prompts, you will start seeing scaffolding statements when you are writing reflections. In addition, you will see bars of red, orange, blue, and green colors. The color of the bars is a reflection of how detailed or specific your response is. Based on our prior research, we found that generating more specific reflections helps students monitor their understanding in a more efficient way. Therefore, we are encouraging students to generate more detailed reflections. Let me write down some exemplary reflections and show how the color will change based off of the level of detail. So, I'm going to type in what was confusing or needed more details in today's class. I'm just going to write bonding. And you can see that it's turned to this orange color, which means that it's okay, but it could be better. So let me go back and type in metallic bonding was confusing. Now here you can see that it's turned to blue. Now we're getting a little bit more detailed, but we could add a little bit more. So I'm going to continue on and say metallic bonding was confusing because I did not understand the relationship between pressure and metallic radius. And now you can see that we have a green bar that is formed. That means that the reflection is specific and detailed. So good job. And then I'll click Next. And then I am given a prompt to say how confusing this was. I'm going to pick moderately. Pick whatever feels comfortable for you. And then I'll click Next. And again, I see another prompt, this one, asking for how interesting. Similar to what we did for the confusing prompt, we need to create a specific reflection for this one. I am going to write here, I liked how the professor explained and showed the role of valence electrons on an atom's behavior. Okay. And then I will click Next. And again, I'm asked how interesting. I'm going to go with mostly. I'll then click Submit. And you can see at the bottom there, I've submitted my response successfully. After a certain time interval, typically 12 hours after the lecture, CourseMIRROR generates reflection summaries by using all of the individual student reflections submitted for a specific lecture. You can read the summaries for a certain lecture by clicking on that lecture in the Lectures tab. So I will show that by clicking on Introduction. And you can see here the summary of all the student responses for that specific lecture. You can download this summary by clicking at the top of the screen. All right, and that is the CourseMIRROR app. I hope that this has been informative, and I hope that it helps all of you in your educational experiences. This has been Alex. Take care.